Hi, students. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. So I came across this video where Arabs are coming at each other. And I am like, wait, I thought you guys were united all of a sudden. And now, it looks like you all are coming at each other. So I decided to snoop, then found out that it happened that there is this Arab woman who has, I don't know who she was going to support, but after the election, when the heat was really on, she came out to say that she is not one of the bad Arabs, that she actually voted for Democrats, right? So after the election, there were so many things going on, them blaming black people and black people not even paying attention to them. Now it happened that Arab community are also calling their own people, the Muslim community, to go and block her account and stop watching her videos and not associate themselves with her because she is a sellout. Why is she a sellout? She is a sellout to her own community because she voted for who she voted for. Now you all already know what has been going on, the tension between like everybody and them and all that, because they felt like black people are one of the reasons why, like whatever that is going on in their whatever that is going on, whatever it is going on is it's our problem. Black people do not care about them and all that. So anybody that tries to associate themselves with Democrat, you are absolutely one of their problems. So they decided to let's block her and continue. Let's get into this.
There appears to be a case of buyer's remorse among Dearborn residents who supported Donald Trump in this past election, specifically because of the fact that he went back on his promise to negotiate a ceasefire by November 6th.
I need a favor from my Arabs and Muslims and my followers and all of those who consider themselves allies to our causes. Remember the blackout list? Yeah. I'm gonna tag this woman in the caption. I need you to go to her account. Do not watch any of her videos. Go unblock her and come back. Please do not harass, do not leave her any hateful comments based on what I'm going to say. She's still my Muslim sister. Just block. Because in our community, we do not entertain sellouts. Sellouts who go out of their way and invite hate to their own communities. The snarkly comment of, buyer's remorse toward, Dearborn residents. Who are the Dearborn residents? Aren't they majority Arabs and Muslims? The same, identities that you also identify with. These Dearborn residents are also part of our communities. Majority of Muslims did not vote for Trump. Majority of Muslims voted for Green Party. The fact that they voted for Trump or did not vote does not make them evil. Because myself would not invite hate toward my own people, although I disagree with them in fundamental issues. And I always critique other Arabs and Muslims here, but I always do it objectively. But she goes out of her way to invite hate toward the Dearborn residents who are also part of supposedly her community. And when you look at her comment section, you find exactly the type of people she invites. The biggest and racist blue MAGA who have been harassing Muslims and Arabs since Kamala Harris lost the election. Thoughts and prayers. Concept of thoughts and prayers. We all told y'all, the Dearborn residents who are these commenters know that she is referring to Arabs and Muslims, but she's acting dumb. Again, concept of thoughts. From a white person. Toward her community. On my way to Starbucks. I can't believe Muslims and Latino voted for him. And this woman is no strange to the hate that Muslims and Arabs are receiving on this app. Because although this woman spent the last 3 months rallying people behind Kamala Harris and the DNC, making video after video after video villainizing Green Party and Jill Stein, the party that most Muslims and Arabs are planning to vote for, she still was on the receiving end of the hatred and bigotry.
Some of y'all have switched up so quick. Have fun trying to survive under a man who wants you extinct. I hope he destroys your country. I hope he turns Gaza into a parking lot.
These people who left her these comments did not switch up at all. This is who they are since the beginning. And we could say it from the way they were weaponizing the Palestinian cause in order to legitimize and excuse their apathy and voting for Kamala. And you would expect a person who received that hatred and bigotry, although she aligned herself with the Democrats, to take a step back and realign their thought process. She made another video to say, guys, I'm not one of them. I'm one of the good Arabs. I'm one of the good Arabs who voted for Kamala and the Democrats.
I voted for Kamala Harris. In fact, I voted for nearly a full Democratic ticket. Blue for the Senate, blue for state representatives, blue for district attorney, blue for university regent, and so on. And despite that, the amount of Islamophobia and anti-Arab sentiment that I have personally received regarding the results of the election is staggering. Saying that my country should be burned, that they want to watch Gaza bulldozed into a beach, that I should be deported or banned from the country as a Muslim. As if I wanted this, as if I voted for this, simply on virtue of being an Arab woman. And knowing what I know now, I still would not change how I voted, not even a little bit.
You understand now what I said about distinguishing herself and making herself looking like the good Arab, like who made something different than her community? Instead of standing behind her community and saying, well, we're all Arabs, right, but we'll protect our community. Every one of us had their own opinion, and every one of us has the choice to vote for whatever they want, because we are people who have their agency. She choose to distinguish herself from the remaining of the Muslim and Arab community in the United States of America, because she is a sellout. What I find ironic about this woman, she is half Lebanese, half Italian. Emphasis on the Italian. When this Yemeni imam pledged his allegiance to Donald Trump, something I disagreed with and made a video against, and most of us Arabs and Muslims also displayed our disagreement with this sentiment, she made a video against that imam. But what did she say about him? Sorry, but non-Arab imams from this place do not speak for the rest of the community. This imam is full Yemeni, like he is Yemeni, and she is calling him non-Arab. The half Italian is calling an Arab imam a non-Arab. And it doesn't stop here. She goes out of her way and categorizes Arabs to sellouts and non-sellout based on the fact on whom they are going to vote for. In this video, she calls those who are going to vote for Donald Trump sellouts, but embraces only one leader in whole Michigan who embraces voting for Kamala Harris, and uses him an example of like saying like, this is what the good Arabs look like. This is what I'm talking about. This woman is dividing the community based on their allegiance to the Democrats. Democrats who are, bombing Lebanon, her other half country, not based on the principles. Like both parties are also evil toward our nations and our country. She is fully aware of that. I do not like to categorize Arabs based on their ethnicities, whether they are half part or any part of Arab. But the way she talks down the community only comes from the half Italian part. I engaged with her before privately and told her that her rhetoric is problematic to our community. But in our messages, she claimed that me and her working to the same end goal, but we're taking different routes. I do not know what the same delusional end goal she's referring to, because I would never invite bigotry and hatred to my own community when I see that people are demeaning us and being bigoted to us with no reason. If I did that, I would become a sellout. Because the way you talk makes it clear that you never organize anything in your life. Clearly, Arabs and Muslims are not your audience. Whatever you're doing on your page is not activism. So my final message to this woman is take our communities out of your mouth. You can continue reporting the news to your blue MAGA racist audience. If you want to be the mouthpiece for Democrats, please go ahead, but stay away from our business.
This is all I got from this video, and this is very laughable, One thing with people, one thing I absolutely never support is when something is bad, I always say it's bad, right? But you see this man, I love the fact that it's them, doing themselves, got nothing to do with black people. The other lady, came out after the election to say that she is one of the good Arabs, right? That she voted for Democrats, right? Which I also do not trust any of them coming out to say that she voted for Democrats and all that. I knew that was going to cause problem because the Arabs already were very, very mad and angry at any black person, because any black person they see, you are one of the problem. You are the one doing the genocide going on in where they come from. Forgetting that they have presidents that they can cry to. I don't know how Kamala Harris all of a sudden became the president when she is the vice president. So everybody Kamala Harris this, Kamala Harris that, and now they are not in good terms, which is good for them, right? And he is calling his own community to go and block the lady, right? I mean, do not watch her video, block her, and that she is not a true Arab. I am sorry to say this, or a true Muslim. I'm sorry to say this. Some people are talk like they know God or they know Allah, right? But sincerely speaking, they don't. Because when something is wrong, you can actually be a good Christian or a good Muslim and call whatever that is out and continue with whatever you're doing. But in a situation whereby you are waiting for somebody or you want somebody to lie, just because you people are from the same community, that is where the problem comes from, right? I know black community, when something is wrong in black community, they come out together and say, you see this, it's a no-no for us, and nobody's coming out to speak on it. Just like what happened, for example, what happened to Diddy, right? Everybody came out and condemned, like, say this, I am not part of it. But these people, they will never take responsibility for whatever, accountability for what they did wrong, but will look for a way to run around it and then come out to tell me they are the best in this and they are the best in that. You are not best in anything. You already need to calm down and evaluate yourselves, because that's why, I'm sorry, I'm trying to bring Christianity and all that into it, but there are some people I will, especially fanatics, there are some people I will never listen to, never ever, right? So yeah, shout out to you all. You all go do yourselves, because that is what go do yourselves, and see you all when the real MAGA get into power, because he is on his way. You all thought you were smart. You all are about to smell the real deal. Bye for now.